In 2022, the next kings of Europe will battle for the throne.
Spreman sam na još jednu žrtvu. Vredi se boriti. Živim za to. Moja familija živi za to. To je moj život. Uvijek na pobjedu.
Today, Toni Đerona, Serbia national team coach, national coach of the team with the biggest problems in the moment before the Euro 2022. But I think that you will tell us more how is the situation in the moment, and I will ask you after more about that.
Okay, now the situation is that after from 3rd of January, we start with some problems with COVID, and now already it's like, if I'm not wrong, I think it's 10 players and 7 members of the staff. We got COVID. Some of us, like me, we recovered already a few days ago, but the situation is that from last training that we did with all the team, like normal team, was in 2nd of January. After that, we did some trainings, of course, with some players, individual trainings. We make some groupal trainings also. But in some moments with really few players, in some moments also Ratko Nikolic was still playing with us, like a left wing, because both brothers Zilic were with COVID. We take Šotić was coming, also Mihailo Mitic and Vorkapić to help us a little bit. But in the same time that they are coming, it's like every day somewhere else is positive. We have to say, like yesterday was Milan Milic, today the doctor was positive also. That means that until we don't have 3 days in a row without any new positive, it means that there is a risk, there is a big risk. Okay, now those who are recovering, today we recover Dragan Pečmalbek, recover Zelenovic, Bogdan. Now they are making this medical check, because this is something that it looks like for the European handball, federation, they forgot. And there is something about COVID that it's clear. And after 5 days, if you have a negative test, you can come back. But after that, there is a medical check, because you know that
it's about health. Yeah.
Exactly. This is about health. This is not about to play. And it looks like, okay, when you have a negative test, you can play immediately. And no, Chupara was negative from 7, and it means 3 days ago, and still he didn't train because there is medical check. There is something to control about health, about everything. And when we will be sure that there is zero risk for him, for sure he will come back with the group. But my question is, how you can ask to someone who spent 7 days in his room to now in 2 days to play one match at 100%?
Absolutely. You know, I was with the women's team last year. We had same difficult situation in Denmark. We were stuck in the rooms in isolation, and I know that after 3 days in a room, Andrea Lekic went to the court, and after 10 minutes she had injury of Achilles tendon. So it's very, very, very risky for the professional player to go from the bed to the 100% of match on that level.
Exactly. This is what we want to prevent any injury. And now I have to say like this, for us, our target is just to finish. We know that we have to play. Doesn't matter in which conditions we have to play, because the European Federation said clearly for them it's more important that the matches will be played. And but for us, the target is to finish this championship with 0 injuries. Now this is the most important. There is nothing more important than this situation. And just I hope that will be like this for us, and of course for all of the players, because one strong injury can cut a career, or it doesn't matter what, but the health of the players now is the most important part.
Yeah, we talked yesterday, and we agreed both that people around the team, they are not informed enough, or they are not aware in which kind of problem in Serbian team. And you know, a lot of my colleagues calling me every day, and they're asking me, are Serbia capable to beat this team or this team or this? And they are not, obviously, they are not aware how difficult situation is, and they are still speaking about some ambitions and everything, but let's say that situation is quite different.
Yeah, of course, and I have to say that thank you and for all the players, especially because they showed, even that we have been training with few players, they showed that they want to fight for Serbia national team. But we cannot forget that until 2nd of January, everything was going really perfect. The trainings were amazing. The team showed really a performance unbelievable. And we had a lot of confidence that this tournament could be something great and good for us. But immediately everything changed, and the last week was like a nightmare. And every time that there is one more positive, another one positive, it's like someone was hitting ourselves, okay, and especially there were a couple of players that had some heart symptoms. Then after they make a medical check, okay, for sure they are out of risk. There is no risk now about this COVID situation, but there is the first part is to recover about the COVID situation. Second one is to be able and to be in good conditions to play with the national team. Then, as I said, for us now, the target number one, of course, we will go, and doesn't matter who will play, we will fight at 100. But something that it's clear for us that only the players who are really sure that they are okay, they will play. If we have to play with 7 players, we will play like this because we cannot take any risk.
Yeah. In the first scenario, you had to go to you planned to go to Szeged tomorrow on 11th.
Yeah.
But now, what are the next steps? What will happen? What is the moment when you will decide who will play the first match?
We are changing our plan every single day, because I have to tell you that we changed the planification. I don't know how many times we change the subjects of the trainings, how many times we change the composition of the team, because we are just waiting to be sure that everything will be okay. Now we are waiting for the results for those players who went to the hospital to make a medical check to know if they are okay. If they are okay, we will go to the training this afternoon, and after the training, we will take the decision. Because today it's too early, because I learned from the last days that you plan something on the training, and after someone was a little bit sick, we put him in isolation, then you need to change again the training. Then we cannot take any decision, because still now we don't know what will happen and who will be available to go to Szeged tomorrow. If finally we are traveling tomorrow, or perhaps we wait until 12 morning, I don't know.
Yeah. Are there players who will not play for sure at the championship in the moment, except injured, I don't know, Jovica Nikolic, for example? But
exactly, I think Milan Milic, because he was tested positive yesterday, and it means that he has no time to recover, even though he had no symptoms. And for the moment, I have to say that Milan Milic is like this. All the others, even that there are some with some symptoms, we hope that they can recover, and with 2 negative tests, if we are lucky and we can go to the second round at this moment, perhaps they will join us. But for the moment, I will say that Milan Milic is the only one who at 100% he won't be there.
yeah, I'm sure that you are well prepared for the rivals in the group. At least you could prepare for them in some way through some videos and some Zoom conference and so on.
Yeah.
What you can tell us about Ukraine? It's really we don't know. We don't have enough information, I think, about the team who were overtaken by Mikhail Bigler. Okay, we know him; he's well-known name in the world of handball. Except few players from Motor, for example, Horiha or something. We don't know a lot of players from Ukraine. What you can say about them?
This is also unbelievable. This is the first time in my career that I will play one official tournament with professional players, like a friendly match in pre-season. Because Ukraine, they didn't play any single match with the new coach. They changed the roster. There are 8-9 new players completely. And we hadn't any possibility, because they canceled this tournament, this Yellow Cup in Switzerland. Then just we got the information about the individual players. How we are preparing that is just taking a look about how these players play in their clubs, to collect these kind of videos to see how Jorge, Tilte, all these players are playing. And after that, it will be like I would say like a blind match. This is something that I hate. Okay, for of course for Croatia or for France, we have a lot of videos. We make analysis for everything, all the matches that they play, on the way that they are playing. Try to find their weak points. And these days here, we were preparing, as you said, with the players on his rooms when we were in isolation. Even when I was in isolation, we make like Zoom conference with the players. We make also in the trainings. I was in another room with a microphone making the training. It was like okay, unbelievable how was the last week. Is something that for sure we will remember all my life. I will remember all my life.
Yeah. What about Croatia? You probably watched these two matches. What you saw, and there is a lot of critics about Hrvoje Horvat. I don't know about his roster, and actually, people mostly don't believe in him, and he will be under specific pressure. Definitely, of course, in Croatia. From Croatian point of view, they are always expecting big things and medals, but maybe they are not on that level in the moment with the new coach and so on. But how do you see this Croatian squad?
I think that this Croatian team is also, as you said, there is like a new team. But for me, it's a team that they are doing a lot of things. Tactically, in attack, they have many possibilities. They have a lot of talented players. They have different kind of defense. They can play 6-0, 5-1. Doesn't matter. In each moment, they are changing in somehow in the same defense. They are playing with both systems, and I think that they are really an underdog. And especially, I'm completely sure that Dunjak and Sindric they will come back. I don't know if the first match or in the second one, and for them will be like a vitamin booster to go up. And for me, Croatia still today, it's a really good team that if we want to beat them, we will need to do really an amazing match. And of course, they play 3 friendlies now in December and in January. That means that they had time to see how it's going. They are more in the rhythm of the competition. This is something that we will miss. We have only this first match against Ukraine that will be hard to beat them. It's like this. I have to say like that. If we make a normal preparation, even that we don't know anything about Ukraine as a new team, okay, I was more confident. Now it's completely, the situation changed completely. But I'm completely sure that even that Croatia has this pressure, they will show that they have a good quality. They have, for me, the coach is making an amazing job. A good job with the tools that he has now. It's not easy for him neither to play without Dunjak and without Karadzic and without Sindric. It is clear, but these 2 matches against Russia, I'm completely sure that gave him a lot of information on what he needs to correct for the next matches.
Yeah, for the end we have Olympic champions France. They didn't change the roster a lot. All the big names are more or less they are in the team, but let's see how they will look 5 months after Tokyo.
Exactly. This is for France. Okay, with the problem of Luka Karabatic, Remili, now Valentin Port also he had COVID. Okay, we saw yesterday in the match against Germany that there are many, we will say, new players, even that are players with experience in Champions League or European League, and they will need perhaps some days more together, okay, to really find the place. It's not easy after, because they got a lot of COVID. It was in the first week of the preparation. Like this, it means that now at least they will arrive there with full preparation, with the squad in full preparation. After 10 days, they were all together. And of course, for me, the difference with the France that we played few months ago, 1 year ago, is that now Nikola Karabatic is already there. And even that he is not like someone who will score 10 goals. Perhaps he can, of course, he has the capacity and the quality, but just that when he is inside the team, he changed everything with his characters, his leadership. it's like someone who push all the players up, and all the respect for France that after the 2 matches that they play against us, they show already in the World Championship last January, and of course in the Olympic Games that they took the gold medal. And for me, they are the number one in our group to go to the second round, and one of the biggest teams to take a medal in this European Championship.
Yeah, it's very, very difficult to predict anything about this championship because, maybe the France is in the best position because they had COVID in December. Maybe
Exactly.
even we are in good position because we have COVID before the championship. Maybe it's the worst scenario to have COVID during the tournament. Who knows? You never know.
This is. I think that this European Championship, it's more who will be more healthy, will have more chances. I'm okay, as you can imagine. I'm in contact with some other national teams. I know that in Spain there is zero, no one for the moment. No one got COVID. That means that they make all the preparation together, and they are in really good health. And I hope that this will continue like this. But of course, if something happens during the championship, that means at this moment that you lose some players. But for sure that how Spain will arrive after play some friendly matches with all the whole team complete to make the preparation, this is something really good for them. And we have to struggle with this situation, and that's it. That's it. Now there is no possibilities. As a few days ago we were thinking just to not go there, but they said that this is not possible. We have to go. We have to go. Doesn't matter with which players. And as I told you, for us now, the most important is to be sure that all the players are healthy. And of course, when we will finish the championship, doesn't matter if it's in 1 week, in 2 weeks, or at the end of January, all the players will go home being healthy also.
Yeah. Is Ratko Nikolic capable to play left wing? Is he good enough?
Yeah, he has for 10 minutes. For 10 minutes, I'm sure that still he can help us for sure. But I have to say that Peja, the physical coach, he was playing as a goalkeeper, and I know there's no chance for him. We will need also Tibor Ivanisevic was joining us from today to be sure that we have 3 goalkeepers, and if Chupara everything is okay, that I hope that will be like this. And for Ratko, okay, 10 minutes. Also, it's a pity that Zile was also with COVID, because if not, also 5-10 minutes perhaps of the right wing, he can help us.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, tell me, Spain without Alex Dushebay, without Entre Rios, is capable to make hat-trick to win the 3rd European gold in a row?
I will say yes, for one simple reason, because the team will still play like a team. I know that in some important moments, like think that today when Spain was playing, if there is the last ball, the last 1 minute, the last 2 minutes, I think that all the people in the world, they know who will take the shoot, who will take the responsibility. But I'm sure that Jordi, it's like a wizard, and he will build something and he built something in these last 2 weeks. And the team, the collective quality of the team will make the job. And even that Alex is not there, that is someone who's so important also. Raúl is not there, Dani Sarmiento, he's not there. It means, but for the others, I'm sure that the team will show a really nice handball, and I hope that they will be in the last round.
Yeah. Who from your colleagues, who has the best roster on this championship?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, because look, I was also in contact with Swedish coach, with Glenn Solberg, and he was so happy, but you know that he now lost the 2 left wings. I don't know.
Campus Vane was positive in November, and he is positive now.
Exactly. That means that even me, that I was positive, and now I got negative few days ago. I have the risk perhaps to take it again, and you never know. It's for this that day by day we need to follow this situation. We need to follow how is and the possibilities that you have. And as we said, the team who will be lucky, we'll say lucky, and will be without COVID inside their group, this will be really a good chance to take this championship.
Yeah, I saw that a lot of players, a lot of your players are watching this live now from their rooms.
Yeah.
What is your message for them?
For them, I try to speak with them every day, of course, and the message is clear. Doesn't matter which is the condition, doesn't matter who is playing. Someone else will be playing with the Serbian jersey, and we need to fight at 100% just to prove to all the people and to make feel proud to all the Serbian people about his national team. Just I'm asking also for all the media and all the people that they must understand the situation. Okay, they must support the team because the team needs support at this moment after 1 week without almost any single training altogether. And it's clear that we don't arrive in our best moment to play this European Championship, even that at the beginning the expectations were so high, and on the way that we worked last days, I was also expecting something great. This changed everything, but day by day, I hope that we will recover a little bit our level, and for sure we will try to do our best in the next days.
Thank you, Toni. Thank you for your time. I wish you good luck. We will be in touch hour by hour, day by day, and hope to see you in Szeged and to write some good articles about good Serbian team on the channel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for everything that you are doing for handball. Thank you, Žika.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
In 2022, the next kings of Europe will battle for the throne.
Spreman sam na još jednu žrtvu. Vredi se boriti. Živim za to. Moja familija živi za to. To je moj život. Uvijek na pobedu.